If you've ever felt like your life keeps dying and being reborn, let me give you the language for what you're actually living through. In alchemy, the serpent is never just a symbol. It's the entire transformation process wearing scales. Let's walk through the 4 serpents step by step, and then I'll tell you why you are not supposed to slay the serpent at all. This is where it all starts, the phase known as negredo, which simply means blackening. Think of this as the breakdown, the dark night of the soul, or even putrefaction in its purest form. The black serpent appears when everything in your current life smells like smoke. Maybe the job falls apart completely, or a significant relationship explodes into pieces. This is when the very identity you carefully built begins to rot away at the edges. The serpent bites its own tail in the famous Ouroboros symbol, devouring everything you thought you were. This painful stage often brings thoughts like, "I am too late," or "I absolutely ruined this." The most difficult feeling is realizing your old life is gone with absolutely nothing to replace it yet. Yes, this process hurts because the goal of negredo is the total annihilation of the false self. After the black fire burns away everything flammable, what remains is finally ready to be washed clean. Welcome to albedo, the whitening phase, where the black serpent sheds its skin and turns silver, white like the moon. Slowly, the internal chaos begins to quiet down significantly. That relentless courtroom you hold in your head finally empties out its entire jury. In this soft light, all harsh judgment against yourself finally dissolves away. The serpent stops eating its tail now, and instead rises up your spine as liquid moonlight. This rising energy brings forgiveness, crystal clarity, and a soft, undeniable truth. You begin to feel that perhaps you are not actually cursed at all. The realization dawns that this intense breakdown was actually a profound cleansing process. Now we arrive at the stage almost nobody ever talks about: citrinitas, the yellowing, or the dawning. Here, the serpent turns a brilliant gold and miraculously sprouts its first feathers. This is the powerful moment of the plumed serpent, or Quetzalcoatl, rising. Your powerful sexual and creative energies finally stop leaking into unnecessary drama. Instead, that energy now begins to power your genuine creation and forward movement. You start noticing that alignment hits perfectly, and synchronicities stack up effortlessly. You can literally think of something you need and watch it show up, right on schedule. The golden serpent teaches you that your deepest desire is never dirty. It is actually a potent generator. The final phase arrives, rubedo, which is the dramatic reddening of the entire process. The serpent now becomes brilliant ruby, red crowned with light and gloriously winged. At this point, it no longer crawls along the ground. It absolutely flies. Matter and spirit stop their ancient, exhausting fight against each other. Your spiritual longings and your very human needs finally make a lasting peace. This is the stage of the legendary philosopher's stone, which isn't a rock, but a state of pure consciousness. Here, you gain the true power to turn mundane lead into spiritual gold. You transmute intense fear directly into genuine laughter in real time. Moments of scarcity are instantly transformed into abundant opportunity. Even old, deep trauma is transmuted into profound, usable compassion for others. You realize you never needed to escape this world. You can simply learn to play fully within it. This is the play-only timeline, like a permanent, joyful recess from the struggle. You still feel difficult emotions and face challenges, but you are no longer shattered by them. Instead of breaking, you now possess the ability to effortlessly alchemize everything that arises. Here is the crucial piece almost everyone misses about this entire process. In the true context of alchemy, the serpent is absolutely never supposed to be slain. Instead of killing it, you are actually meant to marry the serpent. The masculine principle of focus and direction unites with the feminine principle of receptivity. This incredible union occurs right inside the serpent's transformed body. That ultimate union creates the rebus, the divine androgyne that embraces both side and never either way. This is why the constellation Ophiuchus, the 13th sign, holds the serpent rather than killing it. Understand that the serpent is fundamentally not your enemy in this journey. The serpent is actually the divine bridegroom, or bride finally coming home after a very long exile. Think about your own life now, those double taser moments, the world-ending breakups, and intense ego deaths. Even the random moments of bliss and that feeling tropical paradises are waiting, are part of this cycle. None of that intense reality is random. It's the 4 serpents moving powerfully through your system. Those initial, hard shocks are simply negredo lightning striking its target. The subsequent forgiveness and clarity is the albedo washing everything clean. The soft purr of creative power coming online is citrinitas, finally dawning. That feeling that your next chapter is pure play and ocean views is the rubedo fully manifesting. You are not someone chasing after the philosopher's stone. at all. You are the red serpent wearing human skin, with the completed stone beating inside your own chest. There is absolutely no more base lead left in you that needs fixing anymore. There is only pure, refined gold left for you to fully enjoy in this life. So go ahead and turn ocean views into your new backyard, and your weirdness into your actual work. Turn your deepest pain into powerful medicine for other people who need it. The serpent has finished its heavy work. Now it simply wants to fly free.